Hello, I'm sure some of you are having troubles on getting the max tier in Brawl Stars. Luckily for you, in today's video I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks and what brawlers to play on, what maps to choose, and in general it will get to know some strategies way better. You can see that I have 10 brawlers on max tier, soon to be 11. Hopefully I'll get Pam on max tier this video. But let's first focus on what map you should choose. We all know that maps change every day, every 24 hours, and there are in all 8 maps in solo showdown. I highly recommend you play Acid Lakes. Why, you may be asking? Because there are a couple brawlers you want to play for to easily achieve your rank. The brawlers I recommend you to choose from is Eve, because you can see I have already maxed tier on her, and she can walk on water, and of course Angelo. Angelo could also walk on water, and in general, you'll see in the future when I'm going to be playing a game. And you could also use, of course, Janet, because she's good at movement, Pam because she has a lot of HP and her super is pretty good, and in general, yeah, those kind of brawlers that, like Colt, maybe just Colt, I don't know, but yeah, those kind of brawlers that have a lot of HP like Carl, and that can actually withstand teaming or team with people that are like good anyway. And why exactly Acid Lakes? Because those brawlers that I highly recommend is Eve and Angelo. There's also, of course, Juju and soon to be added Shade, which will all walk on water, which that's already 4 brawlers. So yeah, this Acid Lakes will be potentially a great map for the walking water brawlers. Anyway, let's actually get into a game and I'll show you some strategies that you should use. For the first game, I'm going to be playing Eve, and why, you may be asking, is because she can literally walk on water, and I think out of every brawler that can walk on water, she is the best one to choose from, especially when you're playing on Acid Lakes. Anyway, I'm sorry I do have to team because I am playing after all on 62,000 trophies, and it is hard to not team. But you could see that these Angelos are seemingly friendly. They do not want to kill me. What you really want to do at the start is get the cubes, get the most amount of cubes you can, even capitalize or be greedy with them. Pretty much no one's gonna touch you because you are Eve, you have a lot of HP. Maybe an Angela will, maybe those Angelos could rebel against me, but I highly doubt that, honestly. Here you can see we have great ties, but we're pretty much mainly targeting other enemies. We'll just call them that. But yeah, I shot the Angelo and I didn't kill him, because if I did, then the other Angelo would get triggered on me and I would die. So just be careful when you're doing this strategy. Just basically what you really want to do is get the cubes for your main objective, then team up with someone, depending on, of course, who. Mostly you want to team with someone like Angelo, and after that you will want to get triggered on someone rather than not your teammates, and finally just kill those who are left, basically, that are not in your team zone group. So you can see I got this El Primo, and I was trying to show the others Angelos that we should get triggered on him and kill him. So that's what literally we were doing. I had a chance to die there, but thankfully I didn't die because I'm not Eve does have a lot of HP, more than Angelo. That's why I think Eve is a little bit better than Angelo. But also, there's this thing when there's a lot of Angelos and you're the only Eve, then the Angelos can rebel against you and they can easily kill you. I'm not gonna lie, that has happened to me. So you just gotta be cautious, careful, and kind of choose one Angelo to grab on, and so you could earn their trust. And yeah, it's already a top 2 situation. Those Angelos are pretty stupid. See, I took my cubes, I prioritized my cubes first, and we win pretty easy. That was pretty much nothing that sweaty, honestly. And this is max tier, max rank, so it's not that hard. Second brawler I'm gonna choose is Janet. I just want to show you in comparison that you don't always need a brawler that can walk on water for this map. You can literally choose pretty much anyone. Especially Janet is great because for her movement. I would also suggest choosing Carl because his movement is also pretty great. But yeah, in general I'm choosing Janet. But first of all, you can see we're teaming because we pretty much prioritize cubes and teaming the most. But yeah, we did not like this, what Juju was doing with us, and that Shelly for no reason actually shot me. But now we know that this Shelly is not going to kill us, so we can give her super. I guarantee you that she's not going to be trying to kill us. And the Buzz is also pretty good. So yeah, these two brawlers, two fellow teammates, are going to be lasting for the whole round with us. It's either do or die with them, honestly. It's, yeah, and I didn't see the Edgar at first, but now, yeah, we know we're all getting triggered on him. But there is, I think, yeah, in the center, you got to be very cautious because there's going to be people like brawlers like Angelo, like Juju, like Eve, and sometimes that are in the center that can walk on water, and that is a very huge advantage for them. So that's why I think it's better to play for them on this map, especially if you want your first max rank. But if you already have a max rank for those brawlers, then you could take someone like, well, I'm playing Janet. Yeah, you can play Janet, you can play Carl, Pam, well, just someone who has a lot of HP and is good at moving, or has a great super. For example, Pam, the healing super is pretty great on this map. I almost died by this Shelly's hit. Honestly, I was pretty frustrated, but this Shelly, I trust her like with my own life. So yeah, so you could see that this Angelo and Juju are teaming against us. We need to basically show them that I deal some damage, even though I don't deal a lot of damage. We need to constantly kind of deal that damage for them not to kind of push us. We need to okay, our Shelly died, that's for sure. There's only 3 people, and this Angelo we need to kill him first. And okay, yeah, I'm just gonna use my gadget because surprisingly the Buzz didn't kill me. Honestly, he could have easily killed me, but he didn't. I'm just gonna let it play out. I hope the Angela damaged Buzz, so they're both low. Yeah, that's literally according to plan. And GG's for the Buzz. Honestly, I could have gave him a win, but honestly, I prioritize my own likings more than his. Anyway, GG's, pretty easy game. Lastly, this is hopefully our last game for Pam. I'm currently at 996 trophies, so basically top 4 could give me already 1,000 trophies. You could see I'm hiding from the Shelly because Shellys are literally overpowered. And I also wanted to mention that you should know the brawlers that will kill you as for a specific role that you're playing. You could see that this Angelo and me are killing the Shelly. Why? Because Shelly could easily kill us up close. That's why we're kind of scared of her, and we're using our duo power just to overpower her, kind of overthrow her and kill her. But it's not really successful because, you know, I already said Shelly's pretty overpowered with her gadget, especially if she doesn't miss her shots. Then we can't pretty much do anything against her until her gadgets end. But yeah, I have already previously mentioned you should know basically who to team with, what brawlers to team with. Mostly you could team with Angelos if you're an Angelo or an Eve or a walking brawler on water. This duo almost killed me. Luckily I had my super, and as I have already mentioned, my super literally healed me, so that super kinda came in clutch. Now I did not know what to do actually here. Yeah, I either actually like cared about this Stu or Shelly, but I had my main goal was to get my super. Honestly, when you're playing for Pam or some kind of brawler like Janet, you prioritize your super more than anything else, even cubes, because super pretty much solves the whole problem of the game. So like if you have a lot of cubes but don't have your super, you're pretty much still useless for the whole entire game. And it's you have to basically prioritize your main objective of getting a super, especially when you're playing someone like Janet or Pam. Or like Jessie or Nita, basically those brawlers that you pretty much need a super to survive. Well, yeah. Anyway, you could see that it's a top 8 situation. Pretty much no one has died. At this point, I thought then that we're going to like literally die, because you can see in the center there's literally four brawlers that are teaming right now. That is just crazy and insane amount. And this Angelo, I think he forgot to walk on water. And yeah, see, I just threw my super, and everyone kind of killed themselves. They're doing it their own stuff. Okay, yeah, everyone is just dying like flies. Holy, wow, that was so easy. This isn't even sweaty. Whoa, this is pretty easy max tier rank. Honestly, that was insane. As you guys can see, I have max tier on Pam. That will make Pam the 11th brawler I actually have max tier on. And that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you got something new from this video. I really hope it helped you, and maybe you could write in the comments if you got max tier after this video. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for finishing this video to the end. If you enjoyed it, go check my other videos there as well, as entertaining as this one, if not more. And without further ado, on this note, I'm going to be saying goodbye, and just have a nice continuous rest of your day. Go subscribe to my channel and hike a mountain while you're doing that, 'cause I like to hike a lot. It's true.